The prospect of a wider military conflict over the US assassination of Iran's top general is receding, but the war of words continues along with splits between the US and Europe. In response to the attack, Iran announced it's taking the fifth step in reducing its commitments, lifting all limits on its ability to enrich uranium. European leaders had urged Tehran to reverse that decision. Now they've decided to act. As the EU Parliament met on Tuesday to discuss the crisis in the Middle East, its foreign policy chief announced that Iran was now under notice of an official dispute.
The aim of the dispute resolution mechanism is not to reimpose sanctions. The aim of this mechanism is to resolve issues relating to the implementation of the agreement.
US President Donald Trump has called on Europe, Russia and China to declare the deal dead and pull out altogether. Britain's Prime Minister says that if that's the case, then the US should come up with its own alternative deal.
My point to our American friends is, look, somehow or other, we've got to stop the Iranians acquiring a nuclear weapon. I think that's what the Joint Collective Points Agreement does, the JCPOA. But if we're going to get rid of it, then we need a replacement.
In Iran, protests continue over the government's handling of the shooting down of the Ukrainian passenger jet, killing everyone on board. The authorities announced that there have now been arrests and the creation of a special court.
The judiciary should form a special court with a high-ranking judge and dozens of experts. This is not a usual and ordinary case. The entire world will be watching this court.
Iran has called the European move unconstructive. For the moment, the nuclear deal is not dead, but the chances of reviving it are slim. Even if the US, which unilaterally pulled out in 2018, did come up with alternative proposals, Tehran is unlikely to return to the negotiating table as long as the tough US sanctions remain in place. Michael Voss, CGTN, Brussels.